Ayan mga kaibigan, usaping political pa rin po, usaping legal. Ito po ay connected pa rin kay Commissioner Rowena Guanzon. Ayan. Okay, ito pong si Commissioner Aimee Ferolino na kabilang dun sa tatlong commissioners ng First Division ng COMELEC ay hindi na nga po nakatiis at siya ay gumawa ng sulat kay COMELEC Chairman Sheriff M. Abbas, no? Para questionin, para talakayin yung mga naging pahayag ni Commissioner Rowena Guanzon sa mainstream media, specifically and exclusively sa GMA7 at ganoon din sa kanyang Twitter or sa iba pang social media platforms. Ayan, so sabi ni Commissioner Ferolino, it is quite appalling that Commissioner Guanzon was able to drop an opinion when the Ponencia has not yet submitted the resolution and all the case records are in my possession. Ayan, so in vernacular or in Tagalog, pinapahayag nga po ni Commissioner Aimee Ferolino na nakakapangilabot or nangangamba siya dahil itong si Commissioner Rowena Guanzon ay nakapag-drop na ng kanyang opinion, no? Samantalang ang desisyon ay hindi pa na isasubmit for resolution at ang records ay nasa kanyang possession or nasa kanyang mga kamay. Ayan, so kinall out na yung attention ni Commissioner Rowena Guanzon. Sabi pa dito, she even issued a memorandum incorporating her separate opinion on a resolution that is yet to be released. Ayan, so nako, ano kaya magiging sagot ni Commissioner Guanzon dito, no? Ito na nga ba sinasabi ko eh. Ayan, ano kaya ang malalim na dahilan ni Commissioner Guanzon, ano? So sabi pa ni Commissioner Ferolino, in doing so, one thing is clear to me. She is trying to influence my decision and trying hard to persuade me to her direction. But I'm not like her, not even close. Yan, sa pool. Pambihirang patis. Aba, teka, ini-influensyan pala ni palibasa kasi senior siya, no? At ang tingin niya kay Commissioner Ferolino, no? In my opinion, baguhan daw eh. Kumbaga, junior niya. So, alam nyo na, yung undue influence ng isang senior na ginagawa. Well, galing po kay Commissioner Ferolino yan. Pagka alam ko mga kaibigan na bawat commissioner sa isang division, meron silang liberty or kalayaan na magdesisyon based on facts and merits at hindi sila dapat ini-impluwensyahan ng presiding commissioner, no? Otherwise hindi magiging objective yung resulta ng investigasyon, di ba? Or yung verdict ng mismong kaso. Aba, teka, mukhang mali si Commissioner Rowena Guanzon sa puntong ito mga kaibigan. Okay, tuloy po natin. So, ang sabi pa dito, also, please take into consideration that Commissioner Guanzon, with pleasure and agitation, disclosed to the public that I am the ponente or the writer of the Marcos case. Her disclosure will expose me to possible pressure from different personalities and organizations and will pose a threat to my safety and security. Tama naman po mga kaibigan, di ba? O isipin po ninyo. Okay, so alam na ng both parties na siya yung magsusulat ng desisyon, no? Halimbawa lang po ito, no? Hypothetical lang. Sa side ng mga anti-Marcos. So alam na nila yung ponente or yung writer, 'di ba? So andyan na yung mga padri-padri, no, 'di ba? Mga alam niyo na, may mga organisasyon na maiimpluwensya, mga sabihin nating politiko at mga high-ranking officials na nakapanig sa mga o sa grupo ng mga anti-Marcos. Right? So pwede nilang, alam niyo na, yung mga bulong-bulong at tawagan at mga text, di ba? On the other hand, ganun din po sa side ng ni BBM or ng Marcoses, no? Pwede rin silang, again hypothetical lang po, no? Pag alam na ng both parties kung sino yung ponente, pwede nilang, alam niyo yun, gumawa ng mga kaparaanan to exert efforts and influence para yung desisyon ay maging pabor sa bawat partido, maging ang Marcoses man or yung mga anti-Marcos. Yan. So, ang point ni Commissioner Aimee Ferolino ay it would be better and it is highly advised na yung kanyang identity ay anonymous. Dinisclose naman ni Commissioner Guanzon. So, I don't really get it, no? Bakit mo kailangang ibunyag yung katauhan ng ponente considering na wala pang final decision? OMG. Ayan, so ituloy natin ang sinabi pa ni Commissioner Aimee Ferolino. Out of respect, I have been cordial and civil with Commissioner Guanzon, even accommodating her sometimes out-of-line messages to me. However, this past few days, I had to limit my kindness and stop entertaining her because she has taken away from me my privacy and peace. Ayan, so dati raw po ay maganda ang kanyang pakikitungo at pakikisama, no? Bilang kanyang senior, meron siyang respeto, pero lumalabas kasi na lumampas na sa kanyang limit itong si Commissioner Guanzon. So, kailangan na niyang dumistansya. Which is tama, di ba mga kaibigan? Kasi nga naman, kapwa mo abogado, kapwa mo commissioner, ini-implementyahan mo yung kanyang magiging desisyon or opinion dun sa Marcos case. 3 case po yun, consolidated case, so hindi po basta-basta mga kaibigan. Ayan, so tuloy po natin. Contrary to the presiding commissioner's claim, I truthfully say that there was no internal agreement between and among the First Division commissioners that the promulgation of the resolution on the Marcos case is set on 17 January 2022. It was the presiding commissioner herself who set that date and imposed the same upon me and Commissioner Marlon Cosquejo. Wow. What is this? Ito ay tahasang pagsalungat, no, or pagpapasinungaling dun sa claim ni Commissioner Guanzon na meron, 'di ba? Sabi niya sa kanyang interview sa GMA na there was an agreement na yun nga, January 17 magkakaroon na ng promulgation ng decision. Ngayon, itinatwa, dininay ni Commissioner Aimee Ferolino na walang ganon, Mars. There was no internal agreement between and among the First Division commissioners. So lumalabas, that came from Commissioner Guanzon's end only. Ayan. Ay, pambihira, no? What is wrong with Commissioner Guanzon? Ay, ano ba itong nangyayari, no? Siya lang pala yung nag-set ng date at gusto niyang i-impose dun sa 2 commissioners na kasamahan niya sa First Division ng COMELEC. Paano sasagutin ni Commissioner Guanzon ito? So, ayan. Tuloy natin. Initially, Commissioner Guanzon announced on Twitter that the case is set to be promulgated on 17 January 2022. It was Twitter and not the commissioners who first knew of the promulgation date. Grabe, no? Nag-publicize agad siya, no? As if official na, no? Siya lang pala yung nag-i-impose. So, walang consensus na nangyari. It is a one-sided agreement, no? Walang mutual agreement. Pambihira naman. Pambihira talaga. Ayan. So, regarding naman sa undue delay na sinasabi ni Commissioner Guanzon, no, na dinidelay na daw, bakit hindi pa nire-release yung decision? Ito po ang sagot ni Commissioner Aimee Ferolino. Given the above timelines, it is beyond the bounds of possibility to draft a comprehensive and well-reviewed resolution of the 3 cases in 3 days. 3 kaso sa loob ng 3 araw. Also, I cannot risk the health and well-being of my lawyers and staff, especially those who are COVID positive and those experiencing symptoms. So ayan, merong nagka-COVID sa legal staff ni Commissioner Aimee Ferolino. So yun pa yung isang dahilan na hindi talaga pwedeng madaliin kasi meron naman palang valid and justifiable cause, which is yung COVID. Ayan. Alright, ituloy po natin. With all due respect, the unavailability of the resolution after 12 days when the last pleading was forwarded to our office is not undue delay. Ayan. So, under the rules na po ng COMELEC yan. Otherwise, yung COMELEC chairman, pwede nang i-call out si Commissioner Aimee Ferolino kung talagang may undue delay dun sa writing and the promulgation of the case or yung resolution ng case, di ba? So, at sabi pa niya, I reiterate that in resolving the Marcos case, my office is well within the timelines and well within the bounds of the rules. The period of 15 days given to the ponencia to draft a resolution is applicable only to a single case. The same period cannot be applied to consolidated cases like the Marcos case. Hence, there is still reasonable time for my office to craft an impartial resolution of a complex and highly rated case. So ayan, base sa reasoning, no, at mga causes na ni-raise ni Commissioner Aimee Ferolino, in my opinion, valid and justifiable na talagang pinag-iisipan pang mabuti at inaayos yung magiging resolution or yung decision. So hindi talaga natin alam bakit ganun na lang yung pag-iimpluwensya ni Commissioner Guanzon at bakit ganun na lang yung kanyang pangmamadali kay Commissioner Aimee Ferolino. So ayan. Excuse me. Ayon pa kay Commissioner Aimee Ferolino, basahin natin. If there is really a delay, it was the setting of the case for preliminary conference. The preliminary conference could have been set on an earlier date, but the same could not be done to accommodate the presiding commissioner's caprices. The schedule of the proceeding was adjusted in time for her arrival in Manila because she wanted to personally take part in the proceeding and that it be broadcasted live on Facebook. So yun pala eh. Kung meron man delay, yun yung siguro nanggaling siya ng Negros, no, sa kanyang probinsya. So syempre inantay pa bilang presiding commissioner. So inantay pa siya bago magsimula yung proceeding. So para kay Commissioner Aimee Ferolino, if there is really a delay, yun yung setting nung preliminary conference dahil kinakailangan pa nilang mag-antay kay presiding commissioner Guanzon. Ayan. So paano kaya i-debunk ni Commissioner Guanzon itong mga pahayag ni Commissioner Aimee Ferolino? So what really happened here is undue rush, not undue delay. Ayun, so baligtad pa lang nangyari, no? Ayon sa version ni Commissioner Aimee Ferolino. In all honesty, Chair, it was not only the date of the promulgation that she imposed upon me. She also consistently took liberties in telling me to adopt her opinion. Grabe Parang sounds like a dictator pala, no? Being the presiding commissioner, kailan ba ganun ang gagawin mo sa sabihin na nating junior mo or member ng division na pinamumunuan mo? I don't think so. So saludo kay Commissioner Aimee Ferolino for your integrity and for standing for the truth. Okay? Ayan, so ituloy natin itong last page na basahin. Okay. Hence, there is still reasonable time for my office to craft an impartial resolution of a complex and highly related case. On a final note, Mr. Chair, as a commissioner, I request that the appearance of Commissioner Guanzon before various media outlets and in social media sites be reviewed. Yun. Her excitement and eagerness have taken over her that she may have forgotten the sub judice rule. Also, please take into consideration that Commissioner Guanzon with pleasure and agitation disclosed to the public that I am the ponente of the Marcos case. Her disclosure will expose me to possible pressure from different personalities and organizations and will pose a threat to my safety and security. Ayan, natalakay na po natin yan. Yung last paragraph, Chair, while I acknowledge the necessity to release the resolution sooner, I believe that it is the soundness and the import of the disposition that is of greater importance. Rest assured that in crafting the resolution, my office is doing its best so that the commission will not be placed in a bad light and will be given the respect it deserves. Yan. So, napakaganda naman pala ng paliwanag ni Commissioner Aimee Ferolino. So, ano kayang masasabi ni Commissioner Rowena Guanzon? Ayan. Ilalabas na po ba ninyo, Commissioner Ferolino, ang inyong resolusyon? Ang ponensya bago ako mag-retire? Kasi yun lang naman ang pinagdidiskusyonan natin dito eh. Kung nilabas mo na yan, edi wala na sana tayong pinag-uusapan dito. Why the haste, Commissioner Rowena Guanzon? Bakit kinakailangan ba talagang bago ka mag-retire, mailabas na yung desisyon? Why the haste? Bakit nagmamadali, Commissioner? What is wrong? What is your point? Please enlighten us. Salamat po sa oras niya.